Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run the option. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Down here for this offense. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run. Running back's got it. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks clear. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass rush has
when I'm finished.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all those great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. It's really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Direct snap to the back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
What? First in the game, Papa.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to his quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
And on the carry, he's heading left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just a great throw here, but surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The Sooners are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. They're looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. You're defense sets you up in great field position, you're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Get on my phone. Leave me alone. When I'm finished with my game, we're going to go outside.
Kickoff a little too hot to handle. Goes through
Come
the
over
end
here.
zone for a touchback.
Get over here.
How'd you make AI kiss video for free like this? Let me show you. Open Dreambit. Let's use photos of Thanos and Thanos for our example. First,
It was time to see what material was up, and this was the perfect time to do it.
Okay, the Clemson offense has back out onto the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line is overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can.
It's blocked. They scoop it up.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Sooners offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. The first down pickup tackle at the 45. They bring it down with the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And I think the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
It's second down after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The offense will
Wipe your
quickly
nose.
spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pass caught. Can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before
See me
halftime.
play my game.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
I love you. I love you.
And the Sooners are on the move here. Ball handed to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The Sooners are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
you get a tight end like... He's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 21, Clemson 20.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Tackle made after a big gain.
So this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Quick spin on the run. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a... Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Handoff running right. Fights through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Yeah.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff as you try to work the clock here.
What
Take
y'all
it down,
doing?
not before he makes the
What
first
you
down.
doing?
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
The Sooners have first and 10 here. Testing the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
You could tell alone, son.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the single back. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Has the first down and more. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, the defense got out muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run the option. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own to line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown Tigers to take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back out on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. They play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. Has the first down, still on the move. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looks like he's going to run it. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that turnover will finish the football game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.